What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. We got a big golf weekend here in Vegas with the Vegas Golf Network, King of the Green, the VGN Invitational out at Las Vegas National. We got a round in out at Legacy. So there was a lot going on. We had a great time, and we're going to be chatting about it. First off, I want to give some love to this place right here, the Golf Stop. You see, I'm repping the hat right now. It is a new indoor facility on the south side of Vegas. Sorry, Joe, I will not refer to it as West Henderson ever again.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's on the St. Rose Parkway corridor, across from Costco, behind the McDonald's. It's a 4-bay indoor TrackMan facility with a small little cafe on the inside. They're partnering with us for a little while, so it's kind of like an official sponsor, you could say. We're going to be scratching their back and letting everybody know about them. We're going to have some VGN stuff planned there as well. And so if you are looking for a place to go play some indoor golf, brand new facility, brand new screens, brand new monitors, new devices, and it's really modern. It's got a really nice modern take to it. Go check them out. Great crew. They're originally from St. George, expanding down here. Joe says he's looking at on their website. They're headed to Denver as well. So, but I've swung a lot in the studio there for the over the last couple of days, and it's a good place. Good place. So check it out.
Yeah, I was curious. What kind of food offerings do they have?
It's nothing crazy. It's not a full kitchen.
Yeah.
It's small. It's like breakfast sandwiches, muffins, cookies type stuff. They've
Hot dogs.
maybe I don't know. I'll have to get a picture of the menu and we'll throw it up so people
I
can
was
see.
curious because I was looking at their website and I was trying to go to the menu and I was curious as what it was. But if there's food offerings, I mean, it's great.
Yeah, yeah. They got a refrigerator, drinks, coffee. They've got Avalon meat candy. It's got a rack in there, which I got some of
I
the
did see
candied
they had some
pecans.
handles in there too for some beers.
Yep. That's
Bees.
coming. Just waiting to get all the things in place
Liquor
for
license
that to
in Las
happen.
Vegas.
Yep.
Fucking, that's probably a whirlwind
It's a
wormhole. kind of
little bit
situation.
easier than the gaming license, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
it's still a
But it's
hassle at
coming.
times.
It's
So.
coming.
So how you fellas doing today?
Good.
Dan was telling about his escapades with his porcelain throne. So he was MIA over the weekend. You feeling a little better? You do I need to bring you some Gatorade?
Just barely a little bit better, but yeah, the last few days have been a fucking nightmare.
That's no fun.
I mean, I had that a couple weeks ago, so might be something going around.
You guys
Might
eat
not,
at the
might
same
not have been the
places a lot,
food.
too.
It's a Mexican food bug.
Yeah. Well, we all know that I eat a lot of Mexican food, so
Yeah.
Bean and cheese. That's all you gotta tell him. It's food poisoning
dude, I
referred to as bean
did.
and cheese.
So I was gonna order us dinner off of Uber Eats this evening, and I was looking for the deals because there's deals, right? And that's the first spot I go. If there's no deals, I'm not taking it. If anybody knows me, I'm a sucker for the deals. So, but there's a bean and cheese quesadilla at Rivas, which I was like, kind of like, I'm gonna have to get this at some point. So
Have you
that
been
might
to Rivas before?
it's been a long time, very long time, but a bean and cheese quesadilla sounds spectacular to me because I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for the BNC. But a
Yeah.
BNCQ, I've never heard of that before.
BNCQ. What was Katie telling me that you're finicky about that you don't eat? What was it?
Yeah. So
Vegetables.
no.
No, it was chicken
No, I'm
wings
not.
or
No, you
meatballs.
guys fed
Meatballs.
it.
That's what it was.
You guys fed it into her, like, because she's very picky with food, right? But there's a few things I can't eat, and it's like overly processed meat, which is like frozen meatballs or like canned chili. I can't eat that shit because it fucks with my throat a little bit. Like it like, I get it all.
And we were
coffee.
all looking at Joe like, what? And Katie was going, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys fucked me on that. Like, there's a few things I can't eat, and it's like overly processed fucking meat and Cliff Bars. I can't eat Cliff Bars.
So no
So-
Vienna sausages?
I can do Vienna sausages. Yes, I
Or
can do
Spam?
Vienna yeah, I can do Spam.
What about hot dogs?
Isn't that
I can do
overly
hot dogs,
processed
yeah.
meat?
Then you're fine.
But I
Yeah.
don't know if it's, like, canned or if it's, like, certain Euro meats I can't do. I don't know. I don't know what it
Euro
is.
meats.
I don't know what it is, but
Interesting.
yeah, canned chili, like, certain Euro meats, I can do some of them, or, like,
The old generic
frozen
aisle
meatballs I can't
chili
do.
beans just wrecked Joe
Exactly.
for the rest of his
Yeah,
life.
and for sure, all Cliff Bars. I can't eat Cliff Bars because I can't do Cliff
Have
Bars.
you looked at the ingredients to see what's in it to maybe figure
I've
out what
tried,
it
but
is?
none of it makes sense to me. It's like I've thought it was like soy, but I can eat like edamame and I can eat like soy burgers if I need to, or like Jack in the Box tacos I can eat. Those are made of soy meat, but I don't know. It's got to be some sort of like
They are?
preservative. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Learn something new every day.
It's kind of gross.
But yeah. You guys fed way too deep into that, and it wasn't really
Oh,
anything.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
thought it was hilarious. She was like, "Finally, somebody understands what I have to go through."
Oh, jeez. Yeah. And I'm going, what do you want to eat for dinner? I don't know. Okay. Bean and cheese? No. Quesadilla? No.
Bean and cheese
Hormel
quesadilla?
chili.
No.
How about a bean and cheese quesadilla?
Chili with meatballs in it?
Oh, okay. So we are a golf podcast. I swear. We're going to talk about golf here in just a minute. So the King of the Green event, Dan, you missed out on that too, man. You got called
Yeah, it
into
was a good
work
one.
thanks to the stupid copper thieves.
Tweakers.
God, man, just leave the shit alone. It's not yours, all right?
Fucking meth addicts.
People are trying to have fun, and you're ruining it for everybody. So that took place Thursday night, and let me tell you, I was beyond thrilled with how everything turned out.
Turned out really good.
Everybody, I think, had a really good time. I had more than one person come up to me and say, "This is awesome." I think the course being, like I said, it's not about making the 4-foot putt. It's about the 40-foot putt to get to the 4-foot putt.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the adventure that makes it exciting. The bunkers, they were crazy. Some of the if you don't hit the right spot, you're in the water. We had some Jason Burnett withdrew because he ran out of golf balls. And
I brought one golf ball, and first time around. I mean, I only made it one time around, but I put a ball in the water,
yeah,
and I didn't expect that.
I brought a bag of balls just in case somebody didn't have any, and I was telling Plumber, I said, yeah, there's some pink ones in there. There's some chromatic, sparkly ones, and I think there's one with a bunch of dicks drawn on it.
Well,
But
thankfully, like I lost the ball in the water, and I saw Burnett on the other hole across from us. I said, "Hey, do you have another ball?" I just put one in the water. He's like, "I got one for you." So he threw me one, and then I was playing with Matt Boyd, and he said, "Oh, I have one." So I threw it back to Jason Burnett. So thankfully, he might have had to withdraw earlier.
But yeah, it was a good time. Hats off to Alessandro for making his way through the field. New daddy, him and his fiance had a baby about a week and a half, almost a week ago.
Oh, yeah.
So that was awesome for him to get that win. He said he came home and his daughter heard him come in, and he said he walked in like stone cold with the the belt.
Nice.
So she was excited about that. But overall, I think it was good. The food was really good. I don't know if Jeremy, did you eat anything? Oh, you weren't there. What am I talking about?
No,
Sorry,
I didn't eat
Joe.
there, no.
Did you eat the chicken wings at least, Joe?
No, food was not provided to us.
Oh,
So
shut up.
Was there bean
This
and
guy.
cheeses there?
no. So by the time we got there, everybody ate all the chicken wings, and then there was only meatballs left, which is how the whole meatball
Yes.
thing came about. So I took one bite of the meatball, and I was like, "Can't do it," because I know that feeling. And yeah, I had a plate of 4 meatballs. I had a half a bite of one, and Katie had 3.5. And I go, "Hey, is there any more chicken wings coming out?" And they're like, "No, Matt didn't pay for more chicken wings."
Oh
So
God, that is so
Oh,
wrong. That is
threw him
not
under the bus.
not
yeah,
what happened at all.
they're like, "Matthew Wanganyat did
Wanging
not pay
yacht.
for more chicken wings."
Joe, were they worse than the chickpea meatballs that we had
I'd
with
prefer the
Bob up in
chickpea
Washington?
meatballs. I would, yeah. I'd rather go eat those chickpea
Hey,
meatballs up
those
in
Are
chicken
Washington.
you
wings were
Yep.
serious?
those
Yeah.
chicken wings were bomb
Oh my god, that
at
was the
Angel
worst
Park.
shit I ever had in my life.
Yep.
I was
So
blown
like,
away with how good the chicken wings were.
remember when we were in Washington? I said I can't eat some of this stuff potentially because it'll fuck with my throat. It like
Yeah, I remember
inflames my
that.
throat. So
Joe and his
I
EpiPen.
got through that at the vegan restaurant with Bobby, and
Ugh.
I can't do the meatballs. The meatballs, trash. I can go vegan nachos at that spot in Washington over the meatballs at Angel Park any day. But that's just, there's something allergic going on.
All right, so Joe, would you how that event went? Would you change anything about it, or do you think we could run another one like that and have just like kind of like the same outcome?
I would have got there earlier, but other than that, no, I think it was great. Um, with the traffic from the other side, I think it was a little early. I know it ran much quicker than we all
Yeah.
thought it was
Oh
going
my
to.
God.
So a later start would have been better, I think, especially with the traffic that's going on with F1 and the 15.
Yeah, we could have definitely started at 7
Yeah,
and
I think
would
that
have
would have
been
been much
fine.
better. But
Julian
it
and I
might not have
finished our
been.
first match in like 9 minutes.
Yeah, it was
Mm.
very quick. Um, so yeah, we had a lot of traffic. It took me like 50 minutes to get there from our house,
I
which
take
is
the
just
215 around.
yeah. Well, that's what I did, and it was
Was it?
screwed.
Oh, yeah.
So I showed up trying to get that speaker and that microphone set up, and then Kat's like, "You're on, you're on." So I didn't get any chance to warm up,
Hey,
but
big shout out to her. She rocked it.
yeah,
She was a huge help. Kat from the SNGA, who's also Julian's girlfriend. She came with him and helped me make sure everybody got off on time because I got the first draw. And huge help. That was
I
a
think I asked
blessing.
her. I was like, "Can someone go before me because I'm trying to set this up?" And she's like, "Nope, it's time to go." So she did a good job. That's what she does, though. I
Yeah,
mean,
I know. She was like, "Oh, this is easy." She goes, "You got 2 minutes, or you're getting a two-stroke penalty." And
yeah, yeah.
so it
No,
was,
I think we or you or us or whatever anticipated it being taking way too much time, and it just went really quick.
yeah,
So
because Plumber was like 10 minutes before his start time, and we're like, "You need to go. you, you need to go."
yeah,
He goes,
yeah.
"It's
But
not even." I'm like, "I don't care. Go."
it was a lot of fun. I think out of Angel Park. I mean, if you're not familiar with the mini putting courts, the holes are bigger. I think it was great. I mean, I don't think the larger holes played a big role in the situation. They might have played a different kind of thing because the ball could bounce out, which happened to a few people I know.
Yeah, it happened to
Um,
Julian once, and I saw
happened
it
to me
happen to a
once
couple other
too.
people, and then I found out people were pulling the pins, and I was like, "Oh, wait, no, don't pull the pins. Leave that in because that little disc around the base of that pin actually makes it a little bit harder to get it in the cup."
True, yeah, and I think I haven't played that. I haven't played that mini putt course and since I was like probably 8 years old, so it's probably been like 30 years. And um, the holes are not easy. They're not
No,
easy.
no, I mean the best score was an 18, and
Yeah,
nobody else shot in the teens. There was a handful of 21s, and I think there was 5 hole-in-ones on the night. And that's a lot of rounds of,
yeah,
Was it
yeah,
just 9 holes?
yeah,
yeah.
it's
It's
just
9
9 holes.
holes. I think it could be lit in a few more areas, which would be nice. But
Yeah, down by the
it's a fun.
water
It's
especially.
yeah, it's a fun spot. I'm looking forward to taking Theo up there one of these days. But um, yeah, it was a really good time. I think it turned out really well.
Yeah, by far our best turnout for a King of the Green event.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one that we have. So we'll work on that for 2024. Legacy. So Jeremy, myself, Favs, and Jeremy's dad played Legacy on Friday. And some good news coming out of Legacy. Jeremy, you wanna
Mhm.
you wanna give your take on what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it was good when we played it in VGN in the summer, but I think it's getting better. I think the greens were a little slow, but they just haven't really cut them. I think they're just sort of letting them grow. And they overseeded the fairways and tees, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, which is not something they've done for the last few
But
years.
I don't think they've had the budget or the
Yeah.
care to do it because the course was in such limbo.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, everything looked really good. It was super. It was a little moist. I mean, the mud balls almost on every tee shot. Um,
No rollout.
but yeah, everything was good though. Like the pace of play was fine. Some weird stuff happened on 18 when we were
I'll-
waiting to tee off, but
I'm going to get to that later. So
yeah.
save that.
But yeah, course was good. I'm excited. My dad really loved that course, and I actually really like it. The first few times I played it, I think I played with Joe, and it was dormant. The whole thing was dormant both times. And so being able to play it the last couple times when it's, you can hold a green, you can hold a fairway. It's really good. I love that course, and it has a lot of really good holes.
Yeah, we got a good preview of what they're trying to do. The 18th green, it had a lot of new sand in the bunkers.
Mhm.
I think it's just a top dressing, honestly. I'll talk with them and find out a little bit more what the plan is. I don't know if it was like somebody came out and said, "Hey, this is what we can do," and showed them. Because on my approach shot, I came up short and was in the front bunker, and I'm like, "Holy crap, this is the nicest bunker. This one doesn't have any weeds in it. It's the only bunker we saw all day that didn't have any weeds in it, and it was nice fluffy sand, and I hit the ball and it was just top coating. It was hard pan, a half inch underneath that. So I not exactly sure what the plan is, but I'm going to talk to them more and find out. But it was nice to see a lot of more green on that course than we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking to see in the second green froze over here in a couple months. That's gonna be fun.
the
Yeah.
luge
I
putt.
did hear a rumor, which you have not mentioned or anything like that, that there's potential talks where it could become the home practice place of the VGN. Is that
Yes.
true or not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We're in negotiations
Okay.
uh, for Legacy to be the official home course of the Vegas Golf Network and open up the areas there for our members to have some practice time. And we'll work out maybe discounts down the road. But right now, I just would like us to be able to establish a home club that
I think it'd be great. Like if you show up on a Thursday, you might just run into somebody,
yeah,
like practicing
exactly
after work or something like that.
that. And
I think it's a great idea.
I mean, I wanted to do it at Revere because that's close, and I think the practice areas there are great because you've got a wide variety: two putting greens, two chipping areas, an all grass range that's large. Now that they got the Moorhead grill out there and the ball machine, you don't have to deal with the pro shop. But it's not easy for everybody to get up there. It's not exactly close.
Mm.
At least with Legacy, it's off the freeway. So it would be an easier trip for people to, hey, you can plan your day around. I'm going to be over that side. Oh, I'll stop in and hit some balls. So hopefully we can make that happen and have an official homestead for 2024 and going forward.
Yeah, I
That's
think that'd be
dope.
great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear the other rumor before we get to national?
Um, I mean, there's a lot of rumors.
Oh, you got any good ones?
No.
Oh. So we rumored it last week, and it turns out it's true. Live Golf is coming to the Las Vegas Country Club. They signed a
Okay, that's
5-year
what I was gonna say,
contract.
but
Yeah,
Ah.
they signed a 5-year contract with
official.
them. So the Super Bowl weekend Live tournament is going to be at the Las Vegas Country Club.
yeah,
Super Bowl weekend?
yeah,
Oh fuck.
Right.
it's gonna be a shit show.
An
Don't
absolute shit show.
don't
Yeah.
come.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
chaos.
don't come.
At least F1 has money to clean up.
Yeah.
The NFL is gonna be like, thanks Vegas, see you later.
Later. Yeah, exactly.
Can't wait to see Bryson DeChambeau fucking lighting the torch or some bullshit like that.
Don't even say that.
Hey, I want.
Gotta get
It's gonna
tighter.
be Bryson like striking a match off Phil's calves, and
I
he's
will
gonna light the
give-
match.
I
light
will
the
give
torch with the
Bryson some
match.
credit. Okay, we know I've been kind of not shitting on the live, but just not being a fan of it and the people. But Bryson, I posted something on our Instagram and it was about his name for the new facility, Under Par Life, and
Yeah.
he actually commented on it. And see if I can bring this up here real quick.
He's pretty good. Like if you tag him in something that's
Mhm.
kind of like
He's gonna say
he,
something.
he's gonna say something if it like offends him in some way or if it like boasts him in some way. Because he's
Yeah.
responded to me before too.
So this is what he said. It's the parent company, not going to be the actual name. So
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of surprised that he actually chimed in. But like I said, he can't leave that stuff alone at times. So
Yeah, he can't. I feel like
thankfully,
he's on
that's
his
not going to
phone
be.
like way more than we would think he would be.
Yeah.
You know.
So hey, he could have bashed us. He could have talked shit. He could have said something, but he, thought it was funny and said that's not the name. That's the
Yeah.
parent company.
He should have fucking
So
shared it. That's what he should have done.
right with everybody.
Yeah.
help a podcast out, Bryson. Come
Yeah.
on. So I'm curious to what is going to happen with the range, because we heard that they're going to be shuttling people to national, which we'll see how that works.
Yeah. Yeah. The range ain't gonna work for them. That's for
It's
sure.
not a long course. It's kind of tight, but not tight. The greens
It's
are
gonna be interesting.
small. Um,
I will be watching as much as I possibly can of it, though.
absolutely. See that course on TV? It hasn't happened
Yeah.
since.
I love that
Oh
place,
God, I
man.
think the LPGA was there forever ago.
They're gonna shuttle people
guys-
to national.
That's the rumors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so odd. I mean, I don't.
That's
There's not
dumb.
another option, but it's like
And not National's not even that huge of a
no,
range either.
they're
Yeah, they
just
can't
gonna hit it
shuttle
out
them
of
to
that
Win or
range.
Valley High.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll put up a net in the back because those guys are just gonna hit it into the houses behind the range.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
Irons
plopping
only,
people on the
guys.
eighth tee box.
Well, if
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken, isn't there some room behind where the current teeing area is for that range at Las Vegas Country Club? They have like an awning there, right?
Yeah. But it's a lot of concrete there, I think.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
but I'm sure.
there's an event center right directly
there's a
behind
building
it.
there too?
Yeah, there's a building right there,
Oh.
and then the open space before that other event center.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because if they knock out some of that open space, they can extend that range. But I didn't realize it.
Oh,
was a building.
just
Yeah.
do what they got the Saudi money. Just do what F1
Yeah.
does. Build a bridge over DI
dude.
and extend the range
Yeah.
and enclose it.
Have you guys driven on that bridge on? Is it
You're talking about
Flamingo?
Koval and
Flamingo?
Oh my gosh!
You've driven on it?
I drove on it the other
Yeah,
day.
okay.
Brave.
Wow.
Wow, that was
I have-
janky.
I have
janky,
not
huh?
gone
Oh,
anywhere
wow.
near that area.
It
Tim.
was great. There's like angles. It's not like round. It's like straight. It's like
What was
someone
that?
like designed it on Minecraft.
You
The
remember that
protractor
old like
that's
arcade
shaven
game
down.
with the 4 steering wheels? You remember that?
Yep,
That's what it
yep.
looks like to me. Like
Yeah, that's what it felt
and
like.
then you'd spin it like this, and it was like, the off-road game, and it was like red, blue, yellow, and whatever.
Yep.
That game was tight. I used to go there at Red Rock Cinemas and play that game all day.
It's an erector set. It's a life
Yeah.
size
Yes.
erector set.
But yeah, it looks super like old school Nintendo bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I can't believe they're having that much traffic go over it too.
Dude, I really feel bad for that AM/PM owner.
Oh,
right
that
there
dude's
on that
getting.
corner.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and rumors are they have not done anything for him.
No, yeah, I saw it on the news, and even Ellis Island probably just getting killed too.
There's a lot of businesses that are not doing well.
Or that
Yeah.
Porta Subs right there on the corner that's next to the Westin. Like Porta Subs
The
should,
AMPM's had gas in his
yeah,
tanks
hasn't been
for-
refilled in a while. Yeah,
Yeah, and he's like, "Fuck, I paid so much for this gas, and gas is going down now."
yeah, dude. The Porta Subs owner over there is getting racked out, and
Oh.
Porta Subs makes a great sub.
Yes, they do. Number 5,
Yeah,
killer.
number 18, killer. Number 13, killer.
Guys,
Little
eat
mayo
out way too
mustard
much.
combo.
Right, we're just connoisseurs of the e-sandwich, so we have to do a lot
exactly.
of sampling.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
Research. It's
we got the ins and
research.
outs of emergency sandwich.
We're gonna be able to write an article one day in like Golf Digest and top 10 e-sandos in the country.
Yeah, top 10 public golf course sandwiches.
Yeah, one of these days.
Okay, so before we get into national, let's take a break and bring in Matty G. Hi, this is not Matt Gontarek. I didn't do my job for the Chasing Daylight podcast this week, so Matt's gonna fill in for me here. It's windy as hell. It's dusty, and it's gonna be like this for a couple days. Thank you. All right,
Thanks, Matt.
Man,
no problem.
Matty G.
hell yeah.
Yeah, sorry. No, I think he was a little busy today, so
I think you should stick to your day job.
yeah, I'm
you
not
suck.
not a weatherman.
Matty
All
G is way better than you.
All right, Joe, here you go. You can try it. Go.
Yo, this is Matt Gontarek, Fox 5, Las Vegas. Thanks for tuning in to the Chasing Daylight podcast. This past weekend over at Las Vegas National, it was a great day, everybody. We had really fantastic weather. The wind's being brought back into the valley, and the dust might settle up into your dome piece. But we are on track to get into the winter months. And thanks for tuning in to Chasing Daylight podcast. This is Matty G, Fox 5, Las Vegas, your local Las Vegas news channel.
I'm gonna dub in the
Joe,
lips
you can-
moving.
Dude, you can do the news for sure, Joe.
Oh, he's never gonna do that for us again. Never. Last week was probably the last one he'll ever do for us.
I guarantee you, Matt has never said dome piece on the news.
No,
So.
no,
No.
that's pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's some terminology they leave out.
Yeah. Hey Matt,
No,
his
I-
editor's
like, I
I see you
specifically,
have dome
when I go to
piece down
bed-
here. We're gonna not go with that, okay?
Like I try to specifically when I go to sleep, like leave it on Fox 5, so I wake up to Matt G on the
To Matty
just
G.
just so I know that it's like, so I know the weather because I know he's accurate, one of the best weathermen in the game. I know he does the traffic now too. When
Well,
'cause dude called
Ken's
out
on-
this morning.
Ken's on
He called
on
yeah,
vacation.
he called
so-
out this morning or vacation or whatever, but he does really good with the traffic too. So shout out Matty G.
It was so funny.
Consummate
He
professional.
he did he was doing some northern Clark County and Lincoln stuff, and he's like, and Pioche and Panaca and Caliente, and I sent him a text. I'm like, dude, you nailed it. He's like, I was so nervous.
Yeah, you know he practiced that.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for
it's
sure.
Too funny. Okay, so national. Joe gave us a little teaser in his weather about national. It was course was in great shape,
Yeah.
just as well as I was expecting it. The greens were rolling fantastic. I had a little issue out of a couple bunkers, but that was more me than the course. Me not playing to the conditions and just trying to play my game. But I was pretty happy with how everything went. I don't think we could have got a better day.
Yeah,
For
we're not going
weather
to get
in
many more of
November?
those. We're not going to get many more of those until March, probably.
Yeah, it was spectacular. There was no wind, overcast, course is in great shape. They do have to fix the geese on 13.
Yeah.
So
Good
I don't
Lord.
remember that problem there.
No,
The geese
I wonder if
shit
I wonder
is
if Darden has driven them all from Angel Park. they're going there.
maybe Pebbles
I-
Pebbles out there chasing them away.
I never remember there being that many
No.
there. So I don't know if it's just an influx of Canadian geese right now, or if Desert Pines has finally decided to not make it a breeding ground for them.
Yeah, I don't know.
'Cause,
It was different
man, there
though.
was a
I don't
lot.
think I've ever experienced that at National.
Did we were driving off the 15th tee box, and there was some behind the 14th green over by the cart path, and as we drove by, it just walked right out in front of our cart, and I like smacked it. But I was like, what the hell is he doing? It was just like walking and like kind of like jumped like to take off, and I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, well, one
Geese
thing
are
that
a killer.
was not new to me though that I have experienced out there is the homeless hanging out off of
Oh, dude.
number
Sean-
12 just
yeah.
hacking up a fucking lung.
We didn't
Yeah.
we didn't hear him, but Sean told me, he's like, hey, look out for the natty mascot over there on the
The
by the
natty
bunker. And I'm
mascot.
like,
New logo
like-
coming soon, bro.
it's like the natty
Just a dude hacking up
Posse
a
a tempo
lung.
guy, but the bump. That
With
needs
a
to be
Roberto's
done
bag next to him, just
immediately.
fucking hacking.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
they can
So,
pay him to get the geese out of there on 14,
oh,
Hey,
13 to
there is
14.
a job there, and I mean that guy might be able to just hack him out of there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think just walking by them would scare the shit out of him because dude was rough.
Right before, so that's the hole that Freddie Couples almost drove the green on, right, Matt?
He didn't almost drive the green, Joe.
Oh, that's
If
the
you're
one
gonna
he
talk
turned
shit,
it
get
over
the story
left-handed.
straight.
Cut the corner.
No, that's 15.
No, he turned it
Oh.
over left-handed.
Yes,
and
he was up against the fence.
and then he hit the green in regulation, something like that.
Yes.
Okay, so when we were up there, I was playing with the Chad himself, and he's like, "Aren't all of these houses crack houses?" And I was like, no, some of them are like
Wow.
sorority or fraternity houses. You know, there's some businesses over here. You know, we're on Eastern. That's Eastern there. And then, no one behold, like I turn my head and there's just a dude fucking hacking. And I'm like, I guess they are all crack houses now.
Dude was grizzled. No, Bed said Steven Jackson had to chip like 3 feet from him.
Dude, I was on that side too, and I didn't see him. Maybe he was still
Oh.
asleep when we went through there because I didn't
Oh.
notice him at all.
Dude, I hit a beautiful shot into that green after a drop and a hit tree. And if it would have been just a little left, it would have hit him. So I'm very glad that was on the flag and not left of it because wow.
It literally sounded like he had swallowed some fucking Quater flip flops and he was just trying to get him out of his throat or something.
He was
you know?
eating some
Just
heavily
fucking
processed meatballs.
Just a shit ton of Cliff Bars.
Angel Park meatballs are trash.
Dude, there's always a surprise at National, though. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that
sure
is
we heard a
true.
drive-by shooting when we were like on hole 2.
Yeah, Jeremy threw up a gun to me, and I thought I'm not gonna go into it, but I thought it was something else. and-
Oh, yeah. No, everything was good there. But yeah,
Uh,
I love National. It's so good. Course is
It's-
amazing.
it's in
Jeez.
such good
Get
shape.
experiences out there, history and experiences.
Yep.
And,
Golf in a show.
and no OJ sighting either. Not surprised.
Yeah.
Thought we'd see OJ.
Well,
All right. So the VGN regular season has wrapped up. We now move into the finals, which is a 2-day event that takes place at Revere. Saturday is going to be a shotgun on the Concord course. And then Sunday, we will do the pairings based on the standings or based on the how the play from Saturday went. And we will determine our winner after that. I got the trophies ordered from Squid Design, and they should be here in a couple weeks. They're going to be pretty sick. And yeah, we got 40 people, 10 players from each flight.
did you end up making it?
No, I'm not gonna make it.
Man,
And
Hey,
you know, I
Favalora
threw-
was wondering if you were going to be upset that he got in, that he snuck in there.
Oh no, I want everybody to make it, but hey, if you don't, I'm gonna revert back to
so
play better.
What
And
are
I
you
didn't.
gonna do?
Better.
What are you gonna do? Are you just
Uh,
gonna hang out at the clubhouse? or are you
I'm gonna
play,
be
or-
Moorhead.
a media mogul and take a bunch of video and
Filming
hang
everybody.
At the Moorhead.
Okay, let's go. Let's go
Yeah.
buy a drone for Matt.
Get some content and
Yeah, there we go.
hey,
You'll
why
have a
pay for
cart.
it when you can shoot it yourself?
Yeah.
So it may
My
not be
whole
the best,
philosophy
but-
all day at National was just beat Matt. 'Cause
Oh,
that's what I thought I had to do.
I beat myself.
Well, I know you
Bad.
thought you had me on that front nine, but
Well, I
Boy
sorry.
came back.
After I saw how bad you played on the front, I'm like, holy crap! But I was too far back, and then I hit a great shot on 10, good approach, good chip, just burned the edge. Then I hit it to 3 feet on 11, won the CTP, and I get up to 12, and I hadn't hit a ball right all day long, and put it in the water.
I did have one question for you.
Uh-oh.
Did you intentionally, on hole number 13, not put the pin all the way in, thinking I was going to hole out? Because it was cockeyed. It wasn't all the way in. It was like the pin was like maybe 50% in, and it was like leaning. And I saw
Nah.
you put the pin in.
No, I would never do that.
All right. I'm just curious because
If I did it, I'd
I,
probably tell
I,
you because I got
I
caught.
thought
But
you were
no,
trying to
I
sabotage
would.
me.
No, I
So after that, I was just every shot I hit was a fuck Matt shot. So I thought you were trying to sabotage me.
no, dude. I had no chance at sabotage because even if you would have played
It
bad,
was literally it was like this,
I don't remember that.
and you put it in. I watched you.
Okay.
If you didn't do it intentionally, that's fine.
No, I would
just
never
saying.
do
Okay.
that. No,
All right.
that's
You're a
fucked
good
up.
guy.
There's 3 other people in the group that I care about. So,
Thanks, Dad.
uh, oh
You're
man.
out here trying to sabotage me.
So did I hope, you know what? I'm gonna save that for, well, yeah, I'll save that for the next one. So the email invites went out to all the players today. I teased a little extra $100 to the first place prize for whatever flight gets all their entry fees paid first. So if you want to check the status on who's paid what, check Discord. You can see Joe actually paid. It's
Was I the first to pay? Was
no,
I the first to
God
pay?
no. I had people
Oh,
pay in
shit.
September, dude. Jesus, come on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know I was in.
I know. You paid one of the quickest of the people that made it, but Woody beat you
Okay,
by a
so
couple
that's
hours.
$100 then, right?
No, no. I said the first flight where all 10
flight.
people are
Oh.
paid.
Gotcha.
So
All right.
got some work to do.
Well, I
So,
paid off my credit card, so you said get out your credit cards. I was like, I paid it off, so all right, I'll break out my credit card.
nice.
Now
Something.
the side money games, you're gonna have to wait till the Friday before. But
Well, that I can collect the cash day of because I'm not fucking playing. So not worried about that. But hey, speaking of pulling out your credit card, if you have not entered our So High raffle, that is going to take place 1 week from today. So get
Yeah.
on it. We've plenty of opportunities to chime in on this. The
How
raffle
many
tickets.
people are in right now? 20?
Oh, I gotta look. It's not a lot.
There's a good shot at it though. That's
There's
the
a
thing.
there's a damn good shot. Let me see. Let me pull it up real quick. We
Throw it in the
have
raffle. $20. You can play
25
so
right
high.
now.
25. So currently you have a 1 in 25 shot to play so high for the amount that you play for the raffle.
Yeah, that's $20. I'll say it.
Good save.
Yeah, so I'm going to be posting tomorrow, or when you actually
And
just
we're
check our
announcing
Instagram
it
account.
live on the show
Yeah,
next
but
Monday.
next Monday live on YouTube, I'm going to pull up the wheel that picks, and we'll select one winner that's going to join us. So if you have not gotten in that, and Steven Jackson played it today. I don't know if you saw that. He played with Derek England.
Mhm.
I did not see that. What is
Yeah.
he doing?
Yeah, right. So he was out there
Should've
today,
gave
and
him a puck on Sunday.
he was
No.
like, "Dude, this place is," and he played it in that ridiculous wind today, and he was still like, "Wow, this place is amazing. I cannot wait to win the raffle and play with you guys again." So, get in on it, and come hang with us. 'Cause that's a month away.
Yeah, can't
It's
wait.
coming up quick.
Yeah, it's a month away.
Almost another year.
All right. So VGN finals, yeah, $1,000 first place for the player of the year in each flight. So killer trophy, $1,000. A side perk for making the finals if you win your flight and win the tournament, not the player of the year, but the golf tournament. Like, yeah,
Steven Jackson with the DE.
Vegas strong
the
right there.
speech giver, man. Yeah, Vegas strong.
So like
Awesome.
someone like Joe, let's say he wins the tournament, but doesn't get enough points to beat the first place guy, he will win a free membership into next year. So there's 4 of those up for grab as well. So
And it's a 2-dayer.
and it's a
So you gotta play
2-dayer.
good- You gonna play good 2 days in a row?
Got to play good 2 days in a row and 2
Or
very
you play
different golf courses.
somewhat okay one day and then really good one day.
Yeah, somebody could go on Concord and light it up, and then go to Legacy and go, "Holy crap!
It's rough as thick as fuck.
This is not what we played yesterday at all."
Mhm.
Yeah,
So that will be fun because
gotta be adaptable.
the Bombers will have fun at Concord
Yeah.
because the big hitters can light that place up.
You know what that's called? It's called ninja golf because ninjas adapt to their surroundings. And that's what that is.
Okay. You coining a new phrase?
Yeah,
Ninja
ninja golf.
golf? Soul golf?
Yeah, it's like going from Wingfoot one day to Bandon Dunes the next day, and then Lexington at Revere. I mean, they're different
That
types of golf courses, and you need to be able to hit
that's
different
the
shots.
first time ever in the history of life Wingfoot, Bandon, and Revere have been mentioned in the same sentence.
Yeah,
The trifecta.
I'm just, yeah, that's.
Trifecta.
I'm just saying, man. It's, you need to be able to hit those certain shots. And that's why the people that play one course all the fucking time and they're country club members and they play the same thing and they shoot 79 all the time and they go somewhere else and shoot 95 and they're pissed. You need to be adaptable like a ninja. Be water, my friend. Be water.
A water ninja?
Well, well, I mean, they're all encompassing, but ninjas adapt like water is what I was saying. I'm not
All
saying
right.
be water.
So I'm gonna move on to this. I thought this took place on Friday out at Lexington or at Legacy, and I posted the video. You guys aren't gonna be able to hear it, but I can just tell you what it says or what it is. I was having just a little bit of issues with the goddamn parking brake on the golf cart. Have you guys ever had this happen? Where the parking
Oh, yeah.
brake
Of
just
course,
it
of
will not
course.
engage.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Of course.
Of course. It's one of the most annoying things in the world. And this is the kind of shithead you get on TikTok, right?
Yep.
President, the bottom has first, finish with the top. Great spelling there.
What?
Push on the left side of the brake, clown. Bro doesn't know how to put the parking brake on. Got to be 10% smarter than what you're fucking with. 10% is more zero than zero. Is more than zero is still zero. So yeah, a lot of people hating on me for a faulty parking brake.
Here's the thing with a faulty parking brake. It's like you gotta swing smooth, swing easy when it's breezy, right? You gotta clip that
Dude,
thing real smooth, and then it'll click.
That time right there that I recorded that was the fastest it engaged all day.
Hmm.
And I was doing soft, I was doing slow. I found out I'm like, oh, if you push it and you hear the click, and then if you push softer, and then you hear the other click, and then you let go, then it'll engage. And I'm like, fuck this. I shouldn't have to have a
You start fucking
cheat
slamming it.
code.
Turns
to
into a
put in-
hardcore song.
Well, there was a couple times where we did it, and it would unclick, and then the cart started rolling backwards.
Yeah. I mean, they're older carts,
Yeah.
and that's what I loved yesterday at National. They got the carts with the auto brakes, which every golf cart that should be like a federal requirement now. You have a golf cart, you need auto brakes.
Yeah,
because it is absolutely ridiculous. So I thought that was funny, but it just shows you that the amount of inept people on social media that have no clue what they're talking about whatsoever.
don't even
Because
go into
anybody
that.
that's a golfer, that's why that got so many likes that it did. It's because so many golfers are like, yes, that
Experience
is
it.
annoying.
Yeah, experiences it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone has experienced that in their golf life.
Okay, so Jeremy and I had a scenario take place at Legacy, and then I had something take place at National. And I think, Jeremy, you even said it before that happened that we need to create a social media account to stop growing the game and stop the new golfers from playing golf. Because
I know there's a lot of supporters behind that. So.
Dude, it is getting ridiculous. So we're playing at Legacy. We're on the 17th hole, and we're how the little section of the cart path goes down to the 17th green. It's that little circle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So we're down there, and a cart comes by and stops and is looking at us, and then goes on to the 18th tee box, and we're like, they're not jumping ahead because there's two slow ass groups in front of us. I don't know what they're thinking. So we leave, we leave the 17th, head over to the 18th, and they're parked like off to the side. And like, what the hell's going on? And then they leave. They didn't say anything. They go back to the 17th hole. And so we're waiting for the people to hit. Jeremy hits, I hit, uh, Favs hit, and then here comes the card again. And Jeremy's dad was playing up a box, and so he's on the tee, and the guy's girl is like passed out or heat exhaustion or something. She's laying down in his lap, and they start driving up,
A little cart dome.
and
Mhm.
Jeremy's dad is like addressing the ball and getting ready to swing, and they just kept on driving right in front of him, and he backs away, and Jeremy's like, "What the hell are you doing?" They just completely oblivious to the world that we were playing golf and just drove down the course.
Like as slow as they possibly could too. It wasn't like we're gonna
Yeah,
hurry and get out of your way and because we're not gonna wait anymore. It was like the slowest speed you could go and still move.
it
It
was
was the most annoying
so
thing ever.
Yeah.
so damn weird. I'd never seen anything like that before, and I don't know. It just I know it rubbed Jeremy wrong. Faz was like he was pissed.
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
I feel like we might be seeing like an influx of like meme golf. You know what I'm saying? Like
yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
do it for the clicks kind of thing,
Yeah.
and people bringing it to the course.
It made no
Um,
sense why, and then so when we were putting our
have
getting
you
our
checked have
clubs.
you checked the meme golf accounts yet to see if that was recorded? Because
Look at all these angry white men yelling at us while we're driving.
Yes.
these
Yeah.
I could totally see
sophisticated,
that. Yeah.
These rich
And
white
we
men.
we
yeah,
get up to the clubhouse and we're taking our clubs off the bag, and he's sitting in the chair with, and his girl's got her head down on the table, and as we walk by he's saying to her, he goes, "Oh, you'll do better next time." And so it was just an odd situation, but it was complete, you know, self-awareness. They had no
yeah,
clue that they were like doing something so wrong,
yeah.
and it was just, they were just oblivious to it. It was wild.
Yeah, I mean, I think that relates to the broader scope of the world. Like self-awareness is at an all-time low, I think, but
Mhm.
um, you know, and that's like what we talked about. We've talked about it many times is grow the game, grow the game, but you need to
Educate.
teach them, educate,
And so that's
self-awareness.
and the other thing that happened to me at National was on the 18th hole. I hit my approach shot into the right bunker, the right greenside bunker, and it was a high 7 iron, and um
Greenside bunker or the bunker
it,
that's
gr-
just past
greenside
the white.
bunker. If
Oh,
you're
bomber. Look at this guy, the
yeah,
Hammer
yeah.
Town.
And
Hammer Town.
um so I get up there and it's fried egg, and I'm like, ah, shit. But then I look, and there was like deep footprints in the bunker, like where you could see where the person walked in, hit their ball, and walked out. And first off, I was pissed because there was 4 groups in front of us that were with the VGN, and it's the gross guys. And I was like, I sure as hope there's not somebody in those groups that is leaving a bunker like that, because I will find out who you were and I will hand you your walking papers immediately, because that is fucking bullshit. But what was terrible was the ball wasn't in a fried egg. It was in a fried egg that was in a hole. And I couldn't explain it.
Wow.
And even Kyle Peterson's like, he looked at it and he goes, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, I have no idea. So I was looking at the other footprints, like trying to see if it was a footprint, but it was too deep. And so I was trying to figure out what the hell it was. And the only thing that I could think of is the person like used the end of the rake to push themselves out of the bunker,
Mm,
and my ball fried egged in that hole.
Wow.
nice.
And but I couldn't, there was no way to determine that that was it, you know?
Yeah.
So I had to play, and I hit a fucking remarkable golf shot
Up and
and
down,
missed the
baby.
putt. but it was
Wow.
it was an
Oh,
amazing out. I was so frustrated though. It was the 18th hole that just happened. I was done, you know. But I'm seeing that so much, and I just don't understand. You know, I don't want to just bitch about it. I want to try and find some way to fix it. But is it fixable? Is there a way? You know, and if we could come up with some way and get with other groups and other podcasts and other golfers to figure out, because we can't be the only people experiencing this.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
not
you got
possible.
it. Yeah.
Everybody's got to be experiencing these. And it was sad because at the King of the Green, when I was setting everything up, there was this lady. She had her two young kids out there, and they were running around with a ball and, like, you know, putters like Theo has. You know, they were 4 or 5 maybe, running around, hitting balls and just having a good time. And I was like, yay. And then I look over and one of the kids is tomahawking the green,
Mm,
you know, and I'm like,
yeah.
you
Kid,
know, and I wanted to
leave.
go over and slap the shit out of the kid, but you can't do that. And,
Yeah.
you know, so
eh,
Well, you could, but something might happen to you.
something might happen. Yeah. Where's the mom or that was there? What's she doing right now? Why isn't she over there telling this kid,
smashed at the bar.
yeah, you
Yeah, that
shouldn't be
was me
doing
at 8
this?
years old.
Ah.
My dad was getting hammered at the bar. He was like, "Here's $2, kid. Go play the putter course."
But
Go hatchet that
if
green
he
up.
would have seen you do that, he would have beat your ass.
He would have. Yeah, he
Yeah,
definitely would
and
have.
that's the problem. Nobody is taking the staunch, strict, teaching these people the rules. Like, hey, when you leave a bunker, make it as, you know, as suitable for the next person as possible. You don't just fucking walk with your fucking Timberlands in there and leave a trench.
Yeah, and if you're not gonna fix it, then you can't play. Like, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
then you can't play golf, and
you're
that's
not
why I don't.
playing golf. You're
And that's why
fucking,
I haven't taken Theo out with like you guys or anyone else, because he doesn't listen well. You know, you're not coming out until you do what you're supposed to do and you listen and learn. Like, I know he knows some things, but like he's not 100% yet, and that's why he doesn't play golf with the people I play golf with, because you're not there yet, and you're not
So
doing it until you know.
here's my opinion. So I feel like golf has always been viewed as the stuffy, conservative, rich person, whatever game
old white man.
with a lot of rules, and there are a lot of rules. But the game is changing a ton, and I think people don't want to be held to the old ways of golf because then they view it as a stuffy game. They want to be free, they want to go have fun and be loud. They want to drink and roll over golf carts in bunkers, and they want to do all the funny shit that they see on PGA memes and whatever it is. They want to do the same thing, and that's why for people like us who take golf seriously, it pisses us off because that's our space. That's, you know, we know the rules, we follow them, we respect the course, we respect the other players. But I think there's some people that's what they hate about golf, and so they're going to do it their way, and they don't care. They don't want it to be like the old way of golf. They want it to be the new way of golf where they can be free and do whatever they want.
Well,
But
here's the thing. It's like, I get that, right? Golf is changing. Golf has changed differently. It's becoming more of a popular sport, and you can wear hoodies on the golf course, but it's literally the same thing as leaving a turd in the toilet and not flushing it.
True. It's very true.
A
Correct,
floater.
right? Like, are you not going to
Yeah.
flush your shit down the toilet? Then
Yeah.
you're inhumane at that point. Like, respect the people behind you. And that's where it's going. It's like, you need to respect people that are playing behind you so they are offered the same course that you're offered in your thing. Like I know all of us, when we if we see a ball mark on a green, we fix it. Every time I'm on a green, I fix 2 ball marks all the time. Leave the
Mhm.
golf course better than you found it. Just like, don't leave a fucking turd in the toilet when you take a shit.
It's a
Okay?
broader issue. It's not just golf. It's just humanity
Totally.
in general.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
and
It's
you know,
just
it
we
is.
have
the
golf because that's
people
our thing.
Yeah.
the
Totally.
people that should be out there detouring these people from doing this is the golf course, because they're there every day. The marshals are there every day. The starters are there every day. And the golf course, but I think they're just so in love with how much money they're making right now that it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
they're
we
not
can't piss.
investing it in the courses either, though. So
No, we can't piss these people off because they won't come back. When a lot of these people don't need to come back. They need to, hey, that was your golf time. Okay, go on to something else because you're not doing this right and you're ruining it for other people.
yeah,
You go play tennis and you go out and you play and you have your fun and you horse around whatever and then you leave. The tennis court's still there. But if when you go to the court you cut down the net when you leave, you're ruining it for the people behind you, and that's what these people are doing. It's just it's they're not getting the proper education and nobody is telling them. And I want to figure out a way that if these people are seriously wanting to play this game and they're just oblivious to the rules, they need to find some way that resonates with them to understand that what you're doing is fucked up and you need to stop.
yeah.
We need Cardi B and like all the like DJ Khaled to
Write a
release
song
like
about it.
public service announcements about
Yeah, DJ Khaled raking bunkers. Yeah, quit
Mhm.
standing in the
Yeah.
rain, wishing that they would go away to go play golf and go rake a
Yeah.
fucking bunker.
Yeah, I mean, DJ Khaled would be great for that if he just did like a, hey, I raked another one, some shit like that,
Yes.
I fixed
Yes.
another one, a ball
Rake
mark.
another
Like,
one.
if he did that, like
Oh,
that would
Mhm.
hit, man.
uh,
It's a
Ball
great
mark,
idea,
I
Joe.
fixed another one. Some shit like that.
Another one.
Yeah, another one.
It's no wonder like places
We're
like
the
Shadow
best.
charging $1,000 for green fees, TPC charging $750.
Yeah,
well, and that's what, back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s, a $200 round of golf, you were uber exclusive. That's, Las Vegas National now it's $50 and they just there's not enough.
yeah,
And I hate saying this word, but there is not enough regulations right now. Anybody can go anywhere, yard sale, you know, Goodwill, pick up a set of clubs, buy a 24 dozen bucket of balls and go to the golf course and think they know what to do.
yeah. But here's the thing: like, we're not against growing the game. Like,
Not at
we're
all.
not against growing the game. We're against growing the game insufficiently, or
Growing it inadequately.
yes, growing
We're
it
against
inadequately.
retards growing
Yeah,
the game.
Yeah.
do the right thing. Look out for your fellow human. Don't leave a turd in the toilet. Flush your shit. Fix your ball marks. Rake your
You're sticking
bunkers.
with that, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. New shirt,
Oh.
new hitting green shirt. Flush your turds.
Flush your
Fix your ball
turds.
marks.
Don't leave your turds.
Mr. Hanky. Mr. Hanky says, flush me. Oh. Okay. I don't know if the final PGA Tour event. Thanks for letting me vent. It's been so frustrating lately because I'm seeing it everywhere, absolutely everywhere, and it's sad because National is a beautiful golf course. It's in great conditions, and you've got people that are just don't give a shit, and it's disheartening. So, the final fall or the second to the last, the penultimate FedEx Fall event takes place in Bermuda, the Butterfield Bermuda event this weekend. Haven't even looked at it. Don't know much about it. Probably not going to watch it. So if anybody cares to chime in on that, you want to go ahead? No?
Bermuda, they're in Bermuda.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be very tropical.
Yeah,
And windy.
there might,
Yes. Very windy.
might
Yeah,
be some
so
airplanes going down.
Only
Yeah.
2 chances left for the guys that are out of the next 10 to get into the next 10 before the final event, before the season is over and the first full calendar year PGA Tour season in a long time will be here for 2024.
Are we going to go to the live event?
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, I'm down for that for sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'd
I
go.
love
I'll go.
LVC.
We should get like t-shirts made. Like some we should.
Yeah, some CDP shirts on the
Flush the
CW.
turd.
Yeah.
We need flush the turd shirts.
No turds left behind.
Leave
There
no
we go.
turds behind. Oh,
Live no turds behind.
Oh, that would be hilarious. You know, we'd get on TV because nobody's watching.
Yeah.
They don't care.
For sure.
Hey, who's all going Sunday to Boulder City?
I think I'm going.
I'm
Yeah.
going.
I can make that.
Yay!
Is it Boulder City or Boulder Creek?
Boulder
Boulder
Creek.
Muni.
Oh, is it Muni?
Boulder Muni.
It's Muni.
Oh, I
Muni,
thought he
I'm
said
pretty
Boulder
sure.
Creek.
Okay.
I'll have to check the email. I
Yeah.
thought he said Boulder Creek.
It's the Muni.
Oh, okay, good. I can try to exercise my Boulder Muni demons from a couple weeks ago.
Exercise.
This room is clean.
Exercise the demons.
One last question before we leave.
Okay.
If you were able to golf anywhere in the continental United States, or say Hawaii or Alaska or wherever it might be, in the month of January, where would you decide to go? If you can go anywhere
I
in
don't
the
know.
in the US of A.
Maybe a little place in Miami called Shell Bay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'd
you
go
would if you're gonna hit like 3 courses or something like that, you'd go to Miami.
Well, just
Anywhere.
because Roars
Anywhere.
is down there, and
Yeah. I mean, if Roars was not there, okay? Let's not
then I'm
talk
not going.
private clubs. No private clubs, no hookups. Where would you go?
I thought you got your little group chat for this stuff.
Don't
Why
worry
you-
about it. I'm trying to talk people into some shit. So I'm just trying to figure out what you would do
Well, in January,
in January.
when
Yes.
you want to go is my wife's birthday.
Just-
So
yeah,
I would not
no.
be going. I don't plan any
That's not the
trips then.
question. That's not the question. If you could go, where would you go in January? Like a four golf course, like a little tour. What would you do?
I mean, you can get decent weather in Bandon on the coast. I mean, it's cold, but it's not crazy.
This excluding Bandon. I'm sorry. Excluding Bandon.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
Excluding Bandon. This is coming from Joe.
Yeah, right.
But there's reasoning behind it. I
Sure.
mean,
Sure.
I'd do that, but excluding Bandon, unfortunately.
You have to go warm. You got to go, the Georgia, Florida, Carolinas area, but
Okay.
you're
So, like,
potentially
like Stream Song maybe, or like if you were gonna go to like play 4 courses.
yeah. But I've
somewhere.
played Stream Song in January and froze my ass off. So,
Okay. So would you rather like Hawaii over Stream
but
Song?
I've also played. What's that other course? I've also played golf there, and it was really nice in January
Yeah.
in Orlando. So
It's always a
tough to
crapshoot,
say.
right?
It's always a crapshoot.
Jeremy?
I think as
Can't
close
go
as it
wrong with
is,
Hawaii.
I would go Arizona. I'd go Southern Dunes, and I would play in
Ooh,
Scottsdale.
Good call.
Okay.
Good call.
Okay.
All right, Joe. So what's going on?
These guys. So me, Dan, Julian, Trey, we're trying to do like a yearly golf trip in January because our birthdays all are pretty close, right? So these guys want to go to Hawaii, which I'm up for, right?
It's an option.
It's an option.
Just because it'll be warm, nice.
Yeah. See, me,
I'm down for wherever.
I'm down to, just fucking bundle up and just half swing everything if I need to. So
I like enjoying where I'm going.
So, okay. Joe proposed earlier this evening going to Tennessee.
Oh, you're
Doing-
nuts.
Ulticoa, Sweetens,
potentially Lookout Mountain
potentially Lookout, which I would love
need,
to play that.
Would need a hookup.
But Trey brought up, they're like, dude, it's Tennessee, January. It's gonna be fucking cold.
Oh,
And I kind of second with that.
But
think
we
it's gonna be
also
pretty
did
cold,
go to North
too.
Carolina, which is a little higher. Well, it's online with Tennessee, and we had perfect
Yeah,
last year.
but
It's in line
That's true.
on
We had
the
it's below the
Mm.
the
Mason-Dixon line.
latitude
Yeah.
line, but it's a little higher in
It's
elevation. So
above the Bucky's line. It's a little bit above the Bucky's line.
So yeah, at first I suggested Hawaii a couple of weeks back, and it's doable. It's really the golf's not expensive, but the lodging is more expensive than the golf,
Yeah.
and so it's going to be a little bit pricey. But Florida works. And we can also do California still too.
That's true.
California's quick.
you-
We can
know who has a
go do a poppy
timeshare
trip.
in Hawaii?
Yeah, we could always just go to Stream Song and then go down Shell Bay potentially too.
We can do that too.
Do you know who has a timeshare in Hawaii?
Carlson
Mr.
Tucker,
Wang Yacht.
maybe?
Does your timeshare have 4 beds in it?
5, 6. Oh,
Yeah.
6.
right.
How many people are going?
And well, Joe's if going to Hawaii, Katie's coming. So
exactly.
Well, I know
Yeah,
that, but
yeah.
also we have to confirm.
and if I'm
with
going to
Julian,
Hawaii, my
too,
wife's coming.
because
Yeah, exactly.
Julian said he might not be able to make this trip.
Yeah.
So we'll have to
They're
do a
defending.
final head count.
Mm.
But dude, Princeville, Mackay's got some pretty decent rates. $700 for unlimited golf for 3 days.
Dude, and there's 2 courses there, and there's another little side course on the ocean on the East Coast that looks really cool. And the only thing that sucks is Hawaii is like far away from any other resorts.
People,
So
perfect.
you're not. I mean, you're there, and if you're going for that, then that's awesome. But if you want to do anything else, it's
No.
kind of hard.
Golf trips are all golf.
Yeah, it's just golf or die.
Golf and
Oh,
coffee.
I tell my
That's
wife,
it.
hey, go hang out at the spa and hang out at the beach. See you
Yeah.
when we're done.
Jeremy, what would you do? You haven't chimed in yet.
I said Arizona.
I said
Well,
Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah, you said Arizona.
He said Arizona.
Now understanding what we're talking about. Would you still go to Arizona?
I think we knew what you were talking about.
I think
even
I would
before
still
you
go to
started it.
Arizona.
Oh, okay. Arizona golf prices are crazy right now too.
Everywhere, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I do
nuts.
regret not golfing in Hawaii, but I mean, Hawaii would also be a second choice.
I'm on a huge pokey kick too, so that's
Mhm.
Perfect.
enticing.
Good.
But yeah, that's currently where we're at.
All right.
Speaking of
Curious
golf,
on your input.
Speaking of golf, real quick, our friend OC SoCal Mark played Prim today.
Mm-hmm.
First time in 10 years. He said it looks amazing. It's coming along. Greens are smooth, but a little thin still.
Mark Keeley?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I'm saying.
So, yeah. We'll have to get out there again, maybe.
Yeah, we're not going to be playing Angel Park in the 2024 VGN season, unfortunately. So we're trying to get the March date moved to Prim Valley. So hopefully that I will know the next day or so if we've got all those locked in, and that will help us lock up 90% of the schedule. So just a couple
Cool.
hiccups out there that we're dealing with. So, but it's all pricing. It's all pricing, and
It's
I
tough
mean
right
it's
now, man.
it's tough. Like I've said before. I mean I don't blame the golf courses. You got to get your money, but when
But
this
it's gonna be those.
when this shit hits the
dudes
fan,
hacking up a fucking green that aren't coming back at some point. So
yep. When the shit hits the fan and there's nobody playing their golf courses because they've priced everybody out and they're begging for people to come back, it's going to be a quiet response from the door they're knocking upon.
who's knocking where?
Exactly. Boots are knocking. All right, Joe. I think we're done for the week. What do you think?
All right.
Anything?
Oh,
When's your hoodie
got it.
dropping? When's your hoodie dropping?
Oh, the Hitting Greens hoodie should. I was told Friday, but I paid for it 3 days after I was told this Friday, so I'm expecting next week. I only got 36 of them. I guessed on sizes. Some people told me what size they wanted, so if you let me know, you let me know. If you didn't, you might miss it. I am probably going to work on something with, I talked to Jameson with Blind Squirrel Golf. We might do a collab here soon. I did connect with the Dice Man designer off of Fiverr. So
Nice.
I'm going to work on a little tiger, like putter lean kind of situation, maybe with the Dice Man. So might do that on embroidery, little outline kind of, maybe a Hitting Green Soul Golfers Club kind of thing. I don't know. Still a concept.
HGSGC.
Yeah, so I don't know, but the hoodie should be coming in like 2 weeks, maybe. If you do want one, limited sizes, let me know. I'll try and fulfill it, but they are coming, and hopefully we can fill all the orders that we need to. But there's only 36 of them, and there's not going to be any more made ever again, probably, unless there's
Probably.
like unless there's like 100 people that
Until
want
somebody
more of
says I
them,
want more.
But with printing, uh, clothing, there's minimums. So I'm not doing it unless there's like 50 people that want one. So which
Yep.
is probably not going to happen. So
That's
there's
why
a
we've
few left
gotten
over.
very
So
few things for VGN.
yeah, yeah.
It's
So
just tough.
if you want one, get it now because it probably is not going to happen again. And I make samples sometimes, and Roars was the only one that said no, that he didn't want that shirt. So shout out Roars at Shell fucking Bay. He said he got annoyed because he couldn't read it because it was a mirror pick, which I'm not a big mirror pick guy, but I get it. But yeah, if you want one, let me know because they're going to be gone and they're never coming back probably. So um, until then, if you did get one, they're coming soon, and we appreciate you listening to the Chasing Daylight podcast. This was a really interesting podcast today. I appreciate you
Covered a
guys for
lot of
being here.
grounds. Covered a
We
lot of
did cover a
grounds
lot of
today.
ground.
Lots of topics.
These are the
Lots of
homies. These
topics.
are the bros. We play golf. Hope you play golf
I think the new
in the
national
right
logo
way.
with the bum and a Roberto's bag is epic. That
I
needs
think
to
it's
be
great. Like
happen
just
right away.
like a bum thrown up into a Roberto's bag.
Pushing a grocery
It'd
cart.
be sick. Hey, oh, that's the thing I was gonna
Bum
say.
fight stickers.
Did you see the new Shorties logo?
I did. The bear with the 19 flag.
Did you see it, Matt?
No, I haven't.
The new Shorties logo.
The new
No.
Shorties logo.
Is it
It's a
good?
bear. It's a bear with a flag holding 19 flag. And just so you know, Hitting Greens did that 19 flag first, and the first Hitting Greens logo was a
Oh
shout out.
yes.
No, the first Hitting Greens logo was a shout out to the new course at Bandit. That's where it came from.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that it was.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. It might take some time to grow on me, but I don't hate it.
I like it.
It's
Yeah, I
better
like it.
than Sheep Ranch.
Yeah, I like it. It might take some growing, but we're playing it next August, and I can't wait for that. And I can't wait to spend $45,000 on a fucking gear in the pro shop. So
New credit card.
yeah,
New credit.
open it. Open
Get the
Rapid
Bandit
Rewards
credit card where you
Yeah.
get 10% off your. You get
Dude, they
10%
should do
rebate
that.
on your.
They should do that.
They probably do.
Get the Dream
Bandit
Golf
credit
credit
card.
card.
Jill's typing it right now.
Get your favorite logo on the card.
Yeah,
Ooh.
right? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bandit has not missed much on their logos, but Pack is definitely missing, my opinion. I would redo Pack Dune's logo for sure. Got to play Shorties, but I do enjoy the logo, the new one. So, but anyway, thanks for tuning in this week. We'll be back again next week for more entertaining golf talk and more
And the raffle.
Roberto's.
The raffle.
Damn, the
Yeah.
raffle.
Raffle.
I was gonna get to that.
Okay, sorry. I want to make sure you got to it.
More Roberto's lung hacking, and the raffle is going to be announced next week on Monday. So you have 1 week left to enter the So High raffle. It's your
Actually,
chance to play So High for $20. Get it in now. If you're not entered, there's only 25 people in it.
really good
That's
chance.
$20 potentially to play So High. 1 in 25 odds currently. And if you know us, we talk odds every week except this week, but get it in. Tell
Sorry.
your friends. You probably won't get the chance ever again to play So High for $20. So do it now. And it's going to go to a good cause if we surpass our goal. to the Southern Nevada Junior Golf Association. So tell everybody. It's going to be announced next week live on YouTube. And if you're in it, make sure you tune in live next Monday,
Yeah,
8:30
absolutely.
p.m. Pacific. We'll let you know who the winner is. There's going to be a big wheel. There's no favorites here. So until then, this has been another episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. See you next week. Later.